everyone, and welcome back. So I'm not sure if this is the best time to be filming this video because it is the day of the solar eclipse and it's happening right outside my window right now, so excuse the lighting if it changes a whole lot in this video. But I wanted to sit down and chit chat with you guys today about a bag purchase that I made a couple of weeks ago, and it is the Gucci Marmont Super Mini in black with gold hardware. I purchased mine from Nordstrom about 3 weeks ago now, and apparently now they're like back ordered, so I guess I got it at like the perfect time. Super Mini is the correct like name for it. It's very, very small, but like I said, I bought it about 3 weeks ago and I've worn it a couple times since then. I would say like 4 or 5 times since then, and so I kind of wanted to give you guys like my thoughts on it, like my, you know, maybe like my initial impressions on the bag, what can fit inside, that type of thing, because I just didn't find a lot out there when I was going to look for the bag. And excuse my voice also, I normally don't sound like this. For any of you who are new, I just got off of being sick. Well, I'm not done being sick, but you know, I'm coming back from it. But I wanted to share this bag with you guys because the price point is very good. It's under $1,000, which I think is a great price for a designer bag, and especially since it has hardware and that whole bit. But if you're interested in seeing like my thoughts and my initial impressions on the Gucci Marmont Super Mini in black with gold hardware, then just keep on watching. Okay, so whenever I watch handbag review videos, I always kind of like to see what can fit inside of it to kind of figure out how big it is. First and foremost, a lot of the questions that, well, really one of the main questions that I had when purchasing this bag was, would my iPhone 7 Plus, yes, my iPhone 7 Plus fit inside? And the answer is yes. The iPhone 7 Plus does fit inside. This is my iPhone, and I'll slide it in for you guys to see. I do have a little wallet in there right now, but it definitely does fit inside. So that's like perfectly, that's perfect for that. The Super Mini Dionysus, the iPhone 7 Plus does not fit inside. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't get the other one, because I mean, I'm a mom. I need to be able to be completely hands-free, and that means not having to necessarily put my phone in my pocket. Like, it needs to be able to go in my purse. So that was one of the reasons why I didn't get the other one. As far as this bag, it is black, like I said, with gold hardware. They do have a couple other versions. There is like a beige one with gold hardware. There's a red one with gold hardware. And then there's the whole Super Mini Dionysus version of this bag. This bag, I love it, but I love it for what it is. It is definitely a super mini bag. So when I say that, I'll show you, I bring the bare essentials when I go out with this bag. I use this bag pretty much for specific occasions. That would be one, going to football games every week for Darian. The second is normally if Nova is at school and I'm running errands and I know I only need my phone and my wallet, or my phone and, you know, my debit card and my ID, I'll bring this bag. And then the third is if I'm going on like a date night or a girls' night out, that type of thing, and I won't be needing a lot. That's what I'll use this bag. I also love it because I'm a girl that loves hardware on a bag. I had the, what was it called? The Gucci Soho Disco in black, which I really loved, and I sold it. But I sold it because if I was going to have a black bag, right now the black bag that I want is a black bag that has hardware. Maybe when my collection expands, then I'll get a black bag that doesn't have hardware, but to me it looked a little bit too casual in all black with no hardware. I would consider purchasing it in this beige tannish color, or the red color. I think that would be pretty. Normally, actually, I don't really wear a lot of like gold. I mean, I'm like a mixing metals type of girl, so I initially wasn't sure if I was gonna like the gold hardware on it, but it is like an antique gold. It's not like a bright gold in your face gold, so I really do like that. The thing about this bag is it's so small that it doesn't really get heavy, at least for me. When I carry it, I normally carry it with my cell phone. I have my debit card, my ID, and right now, since it's summer, I do have, sometimes I have a face powder, a makeup brush, and then a lipstick. Then in the winter time, I don't need to touch up my makeup like that on my face. It's humid right now, so I can actually have like a, you know, a mini wallet type of thing in it, but it doesn't get super heavy. And so that makes it so that this strap, although it doesn't have like a leather strap that like sits on your shoulder to make it a little bit more comfortable, it's okay, and I can last, you know, wearing it because it's not, the bag is not getting heavy itself. So I really do love the hardware on it. I'm definitely a hardware girl. I love hardware on bags, and this one did it for me. And because it has hardware, normally the price will be higher. This one was maybe, I think, $100 more expensive than the Super Mini Dionysus, but that one was also made out of canvas too. So I mean, to me, this price point was very good, considering the leather on this bag is very squishy. So it's, to me, I like it, but I don't like it. I don't mind if it gets, you know, worn in a little bit, scratched up, that's fine. But when I don't have enough in it, like, I'll just put my phone in it. Let's see. And this, by the way, is normally how I put my like makeup in here, because the inner lining is super light. It's like a micro suede or microfiber lining, and it's light, like a light tan color, and I don't want my foundation brush getting all on it. It was one of the cons that I found. Like, you have to like push it down, and it really does like squish it. So I do think for the winter time, like I said, I won't have to touch it with my makeup as much, so I can just take out, for example, out of this baggie, I'll just take out like my lipstick and throw it in there, and then I can also put this, what is this, the Chanel mini card holder, the boy card holder. I actually did a review on this little card holder a while back, so I'll link it in the description box, because I really do like this piece. I want to actually get a normal card holder from them that doesn't zip. But yeah, this will actually fit in there with your phone and with your lipstick perfectly. Like, it's the perfect fit. And then with that, I don't have to push as hard, you know, so it's almost better when it's a little bit more full. And depending on what you have, it kind of makes it, you know, puff out a little bit more or a little bit less. But I've also heard people say that the same thing about like the squishiness when you are clasping the button together, about the mini, this bag, and with the Gucci Soho Disco. It also was a very like squishy leather. One of the other things I love about this bag is the fact that it is so versatile. I mean, I can wear it as a crossbody bag. It's a perfect length, and I'm 5'3", and so if you're a little bit taller, I would definitely try it on in store, because it might be one of those bags that hits you a little bit shorter, but you might like that look. If I know that I'm going to be like wearing a dress or something with it, I will go and wrap it on the inside like so, so it kind of crisscrosses, and it takes off a couple inches on the bag, so it's just not as long. You can also remove these as a clutch. It's removable straps, so you literally bend this, pull it forward, and then bend it backward, and these things like slide out. Did you have removable straps? I'm not gonna do both of them, because I don't see myself using it as a clutch. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. But to me, it would kind of be a little bit too small for a clutch. But hey, if you know, have a smaller phone, or you don't really need that much stuff to be brought with you, then you definitely can use it as a clutch. And then you can also wear it as a, what are those things? Fanny pack, as a fanny pack. So I don't think I'll ever do it. I have like this little, I think this is a D-ring. It's like a D-ring type of thing, and you just wrap it around your waist. Obviously prettier than this, and clip it together, and girl, you got a fanny pack. So actually, I wonder, you can kind of wear it even shorter like this too if you wanted to. So there's just so many. I mean, I know that there's 4, there's probably like 5 now that I made this even shorter like this, if you don't mind having this part poke out, that you can wear this bag, so it's super versatile. Okay, so now let's move on to the cons. So one of the pros for me is that it is a mini bag, but that's also one of the cons. I mean, I always try to take bags for what they are. This is a super mini bag, and so I don't try to make it into an everyday bag by any means, but it is small. So when I do carry it, I do have to make sure, you know, I just have my bare essentials and that's it. So for some people that could be a good thing, some people that might not work. It's not an everyday bag, and I know that. So I don't know, if you don't want to spend that much money on a bag that's not an everyday bag, then that could be, you know, a con for you. Also, the quality, like the actual quality of the handbag, because it does smush down like I was showing you guys before, I know that it's probably not going to be a bag that can be, you know, just worn and worn and worn and worn so many times like I usually like to wear my handbags. This is going to be one that I have to be a little bit more, you know, careful with, in a sense, just making sure that if I'm going to use it, I probably should try to fill it, which I normally do because it is so small. And with just the closing part of it, just the better, it closes better when there's more in it, and that's pretty much it. So I'm a little bit more, because I know that, I'm more thoughtful about when I put things in it to make sure that it fills it so it's easier to close, and I'm not, you know, kind of manipulating the leather early and causing it to have the little like wrinkles and stuff in it. Also, the lining on the inside is a microfiber and it's super light. It's like a light tan. I'm not exactly sure why. Let me take this out. I'm not sure why they did that, to be honest. Oh, there goes the lipstick. I'm not sure why they did this. And because of that, I like to put, when I have like bring makeup with me, I like to put makeup in a Ziploc bag, and I turn the things like downward, so if they do slide out, it kind of will catch it before it slips all the way out. I just don't want to get makeup stains and, you know, lipstick stains and all that kind of stuff in my bag, but I just not really sure why they chose a lighter lining. It is easier to see stuff in it, but it just makes it like more susceptible to getting dirty. So that's the only thing I'm like, I don't know why they did that. So I pretty much always see, like even now, I just put that back in it, and you see like I had to smush it so much. So you really have to be careful with it. I do normally stuff it when I'm not using it. It came with this stuff in it, and I do stuff it when I'm not using it because I don't want it to lose its shape. I've heard a lot of people talk about this design, the Marmont design in general, and that, you know, it's not as sturdy of a bag as it looks. It looks a little bit more structured than it actually is. So you do just have to be a little bit more careful with it. But overall, their price points are so much lower than, like, say, a Chanel or something like that. I mean, I can wear it. I wore it in the rain at Darian's first game, and it was fine. I really do love this bag. If you're interested in it, I would definitely say check it out. I know Nordstrom, when I was looking, they said that it was now like back ordered. I was able to get it shipped from a store, so that was like perfect. They do have it in red, like I said, in like a beige color, so they have super pretty combinations with it. But I would definitely go and check it out if it's something that you're interested in. It's one of those bags that, do I think it's going to be one of those bags that they like keep recreating every year type of thing? No. But I do think for the price point, the hardware, I mean, what can fit inside, it's a really good bag for, I mean, for me, I think at least the next 5 years, it'll be one of those perfect bags for me when I go to football games, like I said, when I go on date nights or girls' nights out. Also, when I go like traveling, and if I have like a backpack or like a larger tote, I can throw this one on the inside and kind of pull it out if I need to. So it's going to be like one of those type of like perfect bags for me, where I can have my essentials in here and then like everyone else in our family's essentials in my bigger tote or my backpack when we're traveling or just moving around in general. So I really, really love this bag, and I kind of just wanted to give you guys my 2 cents on it because there wasn't a lot out there when I went to purchase this bag. So now that I have it, I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I do really want to incorporate a little bit more fashion and style into my channel. I did a haul a couple months back, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So I do want to make sure that I keep up with like my fashion end of my life, because I do really enjoy fashion. I enjoy beauty. I enjoy home decor. I enjoy sharing my life with you guys, and I want my channel to reflect that. So I know maybe, you know, you might not be into luxury, but you might be into my vlogs or whatever it is. But I just completely appreciate all of the support you guys have shown me. It's been really fun just talking with you guys, especially being back and communicating with you guys in the comments and stuff. Really satisfying being able to talk to you guys again and just get back to filming and sharing with you guys the things that I love. So like always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one.